the FBI, that is real, because you are the only one that never even served with the FBI prior to joining, yet we are supposed to believe that you are the greatest thing since sliced bread. I didn't ask you a question.
Oops, she said, where Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, she is trending again. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? Thank you to my return subscribers. And if you're new here, welcome. Everything trending, you are right here on the right channel. Please do not forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content. Let's just dive right into it, because Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, she is trending. We know her being a Democrat representing a district in a red state, Texas. Now we know what's happening with her political ambition. We know what happened, but presently, right now, she is trending. She and Kash Patel, they are at it on the Senate floor or something like that. And this is trending. This is getting it's going viral. And we remember Congresswoman Jasmine, when she comes with the receipt. Now, some people might like it, some people might not like it, but she always comes with it just for you and I to decide.
Man, oh man, there has been so much today, and I truly don't know where to start. So I'm just going to make sure that we start off with a few facts. So a couple of facts that we need to make clear for everyone is that, number one, Director Christopher Wray, when he was appointed to be the head of the FBI, was appointed by Donald Trump. Now, I will agree that I definitely take issue with a number of decisions that Donald Trump makes, especially when it comes to the people that he decides to appoint to very important positions, including this one, because I did have to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. But when I say that you are the least qualified FBI director in the history of the FBI, that is real, because you are the only one that never even served with the FBI prior to joining, yet we are supposed to believe that you are the greatest thing since sliced bread. I didn't ask you a question. Now, what I want to go through is to talk about why you are a failure and why, honestly, we just need to tell you bye-bye. I know that you got a little upset and you put on your show for your boss because it seems like you're trying to save your job when it came to talking to Senator Booker yesterday. But let's go through some of your failures. So before you were even confirmed, and I think one of my colleague from Georgia, pointed out that you are already targeting career officials so that you could direct illegal firings. Mind you, these cases that you were so upset about, which are the ones tied to Trump, the cases came through his handpicked FBI director. And frankly, when people sit around and say things like, oh, we're happy because now we feel safe. I don't know who feels safe in this country except for the white supremacists, because I specifically, as a black woman, definitely don't feel safe. And frankly, my colleagues have been real nice to you today, and I applaud them, but I don't have the same demeanor because I know that multiple colleagues on this side of the aisle have faced death threats. In fact, somebody tried to kill one of my colleagues. And frankly, I don't know if this FBI or under your leadership, if those people would have been caught. I don't have any confidence in you. And if we start talking about the reasons that I lack confidence, we could start with you not just wanting to acknowledge some simple facts. Simple facts like the vast majority of the threats are coming from right-wing extremism. And I know my colleagues have tried to stress this, but I decided that I would maybe do it in a different way. Number one, I have a couple of UCs. Kim Buck, one of multiple Republicans receiving death threats for voting against Jim Jordan as House Speaker.
Without objection.
Another one, Republican lawmaker says she received death threats after voting against Jim Jordan in Speaker's race.
Without objection.
Y'all see what she did? That's what I told y'all, that when she comes to the floor, she comes correct, and she comes with the evidence. Did y'all notice that? That was a smart move. That was a smart move, because everything she want to put into the record, It's the thing that affected the Republicans, that the Republicans came out to say what happened to them because they voted for certain people in the party. Did y'all see that the chairman got no problem with it? That's what I told you. Like the little time that Congresswoman Jasmine got, she is not done.
In addition, there was another one from another colleague who now is leaving Congress because they said that they were calling his wife anonymously and threatening her life to the extent that she ended up sleeping with a firearm.
Without objection.
Okay, so here's the deal. How are we supposed to have confidence when you're sitting up here telling the Senate yesterday that it will take you 14 years before you can get the FBI fully staffed to do their jobs? You're also now redirecting resources so that they can go and play ICE agents on the streets. You're getting rid of your most qualified people. And even when it came down to somebody that you consider to be a friend, you were posted up having some fancy dinner to the extent that you posted not only once erroneously, you posted twice erroneously as it relates to catching somebody. And then you want to go and say, let me take a victory lap. Because honestly, if it wasn't for parents deciding that they were going to turn in their child, it seems like y'all wouldn't have got there. Even though he literally confessed online. So I'm confused about what it is that the FBI is doing except for trying to put on a show for the apprentice or whatever you want to call him. The day after all of this took place, there was domestic terrorism that was taking place at HBCUs. They were targeted. Yet I didn't hear anything from the FBI about what was going on. And again, black people kept saying, how did we end up in this? Because the numbers are so very clear that white supremacy is a problem. And honestly, I've not heard anything out of you today that makes me believe that you're going to do anything about the white supremacy problem. The one that is leading to children being killed, children being shot, as well as members of their community as they're worshiping in their churches.
The time of the gentlelady has expired. If the gentleman would like to respond to any of that.
Before I let y'all listen to it, what Kash Patel got to say, to respond to it. Jasmine Crockett, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about what she's saying? She laid it all out, and she asked for permission from the Republican chairman to put everything into record. And the chairman got no problem with it. That, to me, means that she is saying it from the fact. She brought the fact to the table. She brought the fact to the floor. But what do you guys think? Just like I told you, is she going to lay it all out for you and I to decide? But by her speaking and asking permission for it to be put into record, I think she proves that she is speaking from the fact. But we know when our politicians, when they cannot agree to something, for sure, they're going to turn into politics. And I think that's what's playing out right here. But I'm going to let y'all listen to how Kash Patel responded. Because if y'all were listening to what Jasmine Crockett said, y'all remember what happened to Kash Patel friend, right? What happened to his friend, his buddy? We remember. May his soul rest in peace. We remember. And we remember how that investigation was crazy. The Kash Patel gonna come out, he's gonna say something, and he's gonna go back and take it back and come back and say something else and go back to take it out. We all saw that in the news, right? So that's what I'm saying. Jasmine Crockett, she was laying it out. And of course, with the things that we heard in the news, we know what Kash Patel and Jasmine Crockett, for sure, in no way, they are gonna have something good to say about each other, right? So what? I believe because Jasmine Crockett, she took emotion out of it. Yeah, some people say she's hiding a little bit, but she came with the fact. But it's for you to decide. How do you think she handled it? But let me let y'all listen to how Kash Patel responded. And I am going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you. To all my return subscribers, and if you are new here, thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I will catch up with you guys in the next one. Bye for now.
I learned in my government service, I don't give a damn what they say about me as long as I'm succeeding in the mission. We're succeeding in the mission because the men and women of the FBI have never been empowered to do more work and to hit the streets harder than by President Trump's authorities and resources he's given us. And so all I care about is that we are capturing more child predators than ever before, taking more drugs off the streets than ever before, that we are capturing murderers at a significantly historic rate, and we're delivering this country the lowest murder rate in recorded history. That are facts that you cannot dispute. But you can come at me all you want. I don't care.
Thank you, Director, for that.